Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Malaga career mode here on FIFA 19. Right, so last time out we had obviously the first leg of the Spanish Cup, which we surprisingly actually beat Real Betis 2-0. Then we played obviously Royce, and then we played Osasuna. Now, I did say to you guys that I would start the second episode with the second leg of Real Betis, but I've kind of moved it on a little bit further. The reason being is I wanted to sort of like get December out of the way, and then it takes us right into January. So the two games we're going to have is Granada here and also Las Palmas. So as you can see, I've played quite a few leading up to that. I hope you understand. I just want to get this series through fast and stuff, so we can get more Road to Glories in, gives you guys different teams that we can look at throughout FIFA 19's life cycle. Is that the word? I don't know, but anyway, so to give you an idea of the results that we've had after Osasuna, we played Rayo, and then we beat them 2-0. We then played Deportivo. We won that in a tight affair with 2-1. We then had who was it? Nastic. We beat them 1-0. Now you'll recall they were quite near the top, so that was a tough game, but we managed to get that one through. Real Betis 3-2. Yeah, it was tough, but I mean, in the end, we ended up coming out of that 5-2 in the end, so it wasn't too tough, but it was that was in its own game, just in its own game, was a tough one, but it was which is understandable. You thought Betis would come back, but I hope you guys understand. It's not too bad that you missed it. Sporting absolutely smashed them 7-1. Yeah, another one of those teams where they weren't that good, and we were able to do it a bit like the earlier games in the season. And then to finish off, we then played Lugo, which we drew 1-1. So that's where we are. So you can probably imagine how we're doing in the league. So I'll just give you a look at that. And as you can see, absolutely flying at the top. No one's close to us. You know what I mean? It's just we've got a game in hand on Numancia, but we are playing Las Palmas, who are in third place. So like I say, that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get to the Las Palmas one, was because it's first the third, and I think that's probably going to be a little bit trickier. And then also we've got Granada, who are a little bit further down. They're only 11th, but you know what I mean? I'm not sure how they're going to be, but we'll see on that. The other thing that I did was I put in, because I keep forgetting to tell you guys that I've done it, but I have done it, was to search for a future star, because we had the poll up, didn't we? And I totally forgot on, I think it was the last video and the one before that, and I do apologise, but I did search for future star. The other thing that I've also done is I've done the bit where you do the financial takeover thing to give us some extra cash in the kitty that we possibly need to improve the side. So we have now got just short of 25 million, which is great. So it gives us prospects of bringing someone in. And then we've got some youth players, and you'll see this is our was this the one? Yeah, the reason I'm a bit dubious on whether this was the one is because you'll see in a minute of the other players that I've managed to get in this youth side, and I don't think this is the guy. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't think this is him. I think it might be this one. Is it this one? Hold on. Look at no, it's this guy. This is it. Look at his stats. I mean, I've never had that. I mean, he's better than some of the players that are in the side already. He's a left back. You know what I mean? He's 74 already, with the potential to be an 83 to 93. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. And then even the other ones that I've managed to get through, I don't know what is going on this year with the youth academy, but I've seen it on some other people's channels where they're getting some incredible youth players coming through. But I mean, this guy, 69, with a potential obviously up to 94. Another right back, again, he's 2 years younger, with the potential to go up to 94. It's never usually it's never like this anyway. I mean, it's never like that rating, but so yeah, do I bring him? Do I leave him in the youth academy just to see if he improves any more, or do I get him into the first team like now? That's something that maybe you guys can decide. Shall I bring Romero into the first team now? Do I leave him in the youth academy for a little bit longer until he actually requests to come in? That was the goalkeeper. Yeah, I've managed to get a striker as well, but he's only wanting a 1-year contract. But he's really good. At least we've got him for a year, I suppose. So that's he might stay if we get promoted. Maybe he might want a new contract if we get promoted. So maybe that's an issue. But we'll see how he gets on. Anyway, once he's like here, I'll show you his stats and stuff once he's like at the club and that, rather than boring you with all that right now, like, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's crack on and take on Las Palmas. So here we go. Right, so here are the two sides. Obviously our sort of like midfielders are kind of like more like, you know, right wingers and left wingers, so they're pushed a bit further, but looking at it, it's pretty much the same sort of formation. Yeah, here we go then. Ansel Davis now, trying to work his way past Paras. Not able to. Rika with it. Into Wampy, knocks this back here to Undai. He sees Cousins, maybe go for a long range. Didn't really get hold of it. And Noza in goal. Power now to Amian. Plays it down the line. Oh, too busy holding off the player, forgetting about the ball. It's lovely weather here today. Power goes long. Oh, what a great ball. Santos brings that down. We got a chance here for Armian. Can he maybe get it to the back post? Oh, Alfonso Davis. He can. Nicely done. It was just that long pass that to pick out Santos that basically opened him up there. And I was just wondering, can he get this across? Like, and he did. Davis is in. Nice. It's his fourth now in La Liga. Or La Liga 2. Goes out here to the wing, finds Armian, goes down the line here to find Santos, looking for Pacheco on the inside. It's Wampy. He's made to turn and he's gone for it, and that is a superb strike. Oh, he got such a whip on that one. It was just a little turn to take him away, opened up the space, and it's kind of a Mo Salah-esque kind of like finish, wasn't it? But it's just that turn there. Defender, maybe because of the rain, just couldn't stop his like run. And Wampy kills this. This is a nice like shot. Oh, just getting out of the way. I think it was Pacheco there. Keeper's diving, but no chance. Here's my cut. I think the fact that some of the players aren't as fit is definitely again helping us. Armian's trying to keep up with him here. It's in, Ndai gets rid of this. Wampy, no, caught by Rivera. Here's a chance now. Castro to Fidel. Can we... Oh, wrong player it went to. That could have been dangerous. Could have given away a penalty then. It's a chance here. Oh, and Kishek has just managed. That was just... sort of just reflexes there. It just sort of like, I don't think he expected it to come, and he was just able to just push it off to the side. Nice save. Looking for a short one. We've gone short. Good ball in. Here's a chance. Ooh. On Carla there, nearly. Oh, it's played here. We should be enough to get there yet. Lomban does. Okay, and that's half time. Lomban gonna go through. Try to get either Hudson Odoi or Alfonso Davis through the middle there, like. Okay. Here's Castro to Fidel now. That's funny. Here's Fidel now. Knocks it across. Good chance, and they've got one back. He's scored against us. Okay. And he's celebrating. So obviously no love lost there from Ontiveros, who we've sold.
That is a wonderful goal, Alan. The defenders seem to lose the concentration.
I would imagine it's probably his first for his new club, but I mean, they don't tend to celebrate against their old clubs, but got some power in the header. Slays this into Howison. And Die. Knocked out here to Alfonso Davis, who gets Rika in. Get a chance here for Hudson-Odoi. Oh! Not sure why he didn't get much power in that, but I think he just thought, oh, if I get it on target, it's in, rather than just making sure of it. But he's gone long out here. Armian's going to get this, knocks it on to Santos. Might have to go back here, but no, he's done well. He's gone for Alfonso Davis. Oh, that's a strike. Oh, get in.
Well, they've extended their lead in this game, and the gap between these two sides is reflected now on the scoreline. He took it with great aplomb, I'm sure.
I thought he was just going to knock it back across the goal, but he's hit this. Bang. Oh, man, how's the keeper not saved that? How's the keeper not saved that? I mean, that was weird. Oh, that's a great tackle. Santos through here. We got a chance here. Howison, Hudson-Odoi's wanting this. Goes to the low one into Pacheco. There we go. Hasn't done a lot in the whole game, but when it comes to it, he's right on cue. And that makes it 4. So with only, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to go or something, we were 2-1. But then we've now made it clear, and it's a great ball in. Played it low. Thought he could try and get there, and he does. Near post. Yeah, nicely done. That keeps. I'm not sure how many Pacheco has got now. What's he up to now? 15. He's having a great season.
It's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest.
I think it's worked putting him up as the striker. It's definitely worked. But I mean, obviously we've got the new striker that's going to be coming in, and might be able to put Pacheco. Maybe. But then again, I've got Alfonso Davis, so I've got cover anyway, haven't I? So that's the main thing. Yeah, it's fairly tight, really. I mean, considering the scoreline, you know, it's 50-50 in the possession and stuff, and yeah, I mean, we edged it on the shots and stuff, but it was still fairly close game. Armian picking up man of the match there, but like I said, I think this side is too good to be in this league, and we just have to make sure that they can stay in La Liga 1 when they go up. But I'm sure that I can manage that, no problem. But next up is Granada, who have slipped down to 12th now. They were 11th, but they're down to 12th now. So yeah, see how we get on against them. Right, so here are the two lineups for this game. As you can see, quite a lot of changes due to late fitness. We just played that Las Palmas game, so the only two that have sort of remained is Pacheco and the captain Rika, but they'll probably get subbed out at some point, but the rest of them have all changed. Similar sort of like lineup from Granada as well, but yeah, it's quite even, like stats wise. I mean, we're obviously just edging it because they've got a couple of like sort of 60 rated players in there, but I suppose Martinez is the well, I've just seen the goalkeeper. Yeah, the goalkeeper's probably the worst, isn't he? So we'll hope to exploit him with lots of shots, hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, here we go then against Granada or Granada. Not sure how that is pronounced, like. But there we go. Again, it's raining in Spain. Oh, Rika just sticks a toe out. And he's got Johnny in here. Johnny's going to hit this. Oh, good save. Okay, let's play this in our usual sort of area. Play it in. Chance. Oh, is it going to fall now? Yes. Not sure who's got it. Oh, it's Thiago Alori with his first goal for his new club. So the centre back, right place, right time. Struck it originally. Oh, deflected off the. Oh, deflected twice. Wow. I mean, looking at the goalkeeper's like kit or whatever, it's very similar to ours, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? So it was. I wasn't sure at first if that was one of our players in there. Then realised he was trying to go for it with his hands. So knocks that into Hudson-Odoi. Tries to get Pacheco in. Can he get it back to Hudson-Odoi? And back again. Oh. Knocks it in here to Rodriguez. Not going to get there. It's going to fall to Howison, who gets it into Hudson-Odoi. Uses strength to hold it up. Does well. And Rika now can maybe spin this across. It's a nice ball in. We get there before the goalkeeper. No, not able to.
Yeah, I think that was top challenge, that.
Here's Alori.
Just worried about the rain only.
Adrian inside. Howison knocks this forward. Good ball forward here. Hudson-Odoi hits this. Oh, and he hits the bar. Wow.
It was a real drive too. Flipped off the frame of the goal, I think. Well, he's well known.
It's a good strike. Keeper's beaten. He's looking for options. Had to go just inside here. Howison. Nicely done by Pacheco and Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that would have been just a... Oh, that was so close to being perfect through ball. Rika's picked this up. Adrian through. That's a great ball through. That's a great ball through. They just did not see... I'm not sure it is that scored, actually, but they didn't see him. It's Howison. Nice. Just so much space in the middle here. Through ball. Look how much space he's got right through the middle. And the young, oh, is he young? I can't remember how old Howison is. He's from New Zealand, I know that.
It was the poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there,
I think he is actually young. I think I managed to get. I think he's 23. I think I was surprised that he was available as a free transfer. Just going to take Captain Rika off. He was coming into this obviously not fully, you know, his stamina wasn't fully up there, so Juan Carlos is on. Howison now. Here he is, Juan Carlos. Johnny now, trying to get early goal in the second half. Oh, Busafane was coming in, looking for the run of Hudson-Odoi, but he actually played it towards Pacheco. I was looking at the run of, obviously he wasn't, but I could see the run, but he didn't pick him out. Here's Howison, he's got Pacheco ahead of him, who can maybe lay this out here. Rodriguez, good ball in. It's, oh my word! Oh, Pacheco with an audacious overhead kick. I thought it was actually coming to Hudson-Odoi, and for some reason the computer just locked onto him. So... yeah, that could have been a spectacular goal. Here's Adrian now, going for the long... oh, he's at the post. So we've hit the bar, and now we've hit the post. Howison, great ball forward. Chance for Pacheco. What a lob. I tried it. It was a bit audacious, I know, but it worked. This guy is just banging him in, and he's just full of confidence. Full of confidence. Oh, and he just, that's just superb. She just gets it. It was just because the keeper just come off his line a bit, and I just thought, can I just get the angle right? This guy is just on it, isn't he? Knocks it back to Alori. Howison to Pacheco. Can he get this through? He can. Busafane's there. Chance, great chance. Pacheco's in again. And it's his second.
Excellently placed. Fine goal. Oh, it's fantastic timing. He gets
it's just, he's like Bobby Firmino, isn't he, for Liverpool at the moment? Like, you know, the amount of goals he's got. I think he's on 16 now, I think that is. But lovely header.
Well worth analysing again.
In it goes. Yeah, keeper's already gone down. Don't know why he's gone down there. Yeah, 17. I thought it was 16. It's actually 17. Wow. Let's get Johnny away here. Johnny's still going. Can he get the cross in? Oh, is that a penalty? I think it's a penalty.
In fact, it's going to be a double switch. 2 substitutes coming on.
Couple of changes they're going to make. Could be a penalty, this. No, it's a corner. Oh, I think it's our fans that are booing because it wasn't a penalty. I see.
Corner's taken.
Good header. Chance. It's in. Howison gets his second. Unmarked at the far post. And it just fell to him.
Because they all knew what they were doing. Boy, did it come off. Malaga.
It's played in here. Headed across. And the player on that post just... he stepped up. and he shouldn't have done. If he'd have stayed where he was, he'd have cleared that, but he stepped up, and it left the space for Howison to knock it in. Come on, need to keep a clean sheet. Aguirre's in. We get there. Rodriguez, no, don't head it down there. Get a foot in. Oh, why did he head it? Why has he headed it down there? That's terrible. Okay, there we go. Good performance overall. Maybe got a couple of lucky ones, you know, with the way that the ball fell and stuff like that, but Pacheco's is probably the most outstanding with that chip. But yeah, good performance. Increases our lead at the top going into the winter break, because that's the thing they have in Spain. Yeah, we don't have one here, and they have a couple of weeks off over the sort of Christmas period, which gives us a chance to rest our players and stuff. And we have the next. Oh, we've got the round of 16. Have we got drawn against? We've got drawn against Mallorca Mallorca. Is it Mallorca? Not sure on that one. In round of 16, I think we've actually ended up getting probably the best draw in that round, because you can see right at the bottom there, Atletico play Real in the Madrid derby. We've got Barcelona against Girona, Levante against Alaves, we've got Celta against Athletic Bilbao, Valencia against Valladolid, Eibar against Villarreal, Huesca against Getafe. Yes, everyone's played 20, so there we go. So now we get an overall picture of where we are, and as you can see, cruising is where we are. Yeah, it's just crazy, you know what I mean, that how far ahead we are with 16 points. Is it 16? Yeah, 16 points, isn't it? Right. At the halfway point, 16 points, only lost the one game, only conceded 9, scored 61. We need to get out of this league and into La Liga 1 as soon as possible, don't we? But there we go, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in again and watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, thumbs up would be awesome. With regards, to that, let me know. Yes, let me know, guys, what you want to do about the youth player. Do you want me to bring him in, the left back? Do you want me to get him in now? We've got obviously Rika at 75. I think he was 73, wasn't he? I think the youth player. And we've got obviously Juan Carlos here at 73 rated as well. How old's he? He's 28. See, so that's what I mean. So he's 28, so he's not going to be around much longer. So could maybe sell him and bring the youngster in as a possibility. And like I say, because our captain is only 24, if memory serves me right. Yeah. So I'd like to keep him around, to be honest. It's actually 74. I thought it was 73. 74. Man, that is just nuts. Do we want to promote him now, or do we want to wait until when you get that email that says I want to, the possibility of leaving or something? I can't remember how it's worded, but you know what I mean. It's when they want to be promoted to the first team, or do I just leave him in the youth academy for the time being, or do I get him because I am actually training. I can train him, so that's not an issue. I can train him with him in the youth academy. I don't have to bring him into the first team. So let me know, guys, down in the comments, or I'll put a poll up. But either way, just let me know. So there we go. Take it easy. I will then catch you for next week's episode, obviously on Wednesday. But if you're around for Friday, there'll be another Liverpool one going up on Friday. So you take it easy, guys. Catch you next time. It's Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.